In this video, I have a function f of x equals 3 over x minus 1, and I'm going to evaluate the function at 1/2 x plus h, and I'm going to find f of x plus h minus f of x over h. These latter types of evaluations that we'll do in B and C are really important in calculus. So let's go ahead and do A. So f of 1/2 is 3 over 1/2 minus 1, which is 3 over 1/2 minus 2/2, which is 3 over minus 1/2, which is 3 times minus 2, which is minus 6. For part B, we'd like f of x plus h. And so what we're doing here is we're substituting x plus h for x in f of x. So that will be 3 over x plus h minus 1. Now in part C, we'd like f of x plus h minus f of x over h, where h is non-zero. And in our calculus class, we'll need to simplify these really nicely and cancel the h for reasons that will become apparent when you start your calculus class. So f of x plus h is equal to 3 over x plus h minus 1, and we're subtracting f of x, which is 3 over x minus 1, and this is all over h. And I'd like to simplify this. So first I'm going to rewrite this as 1 over h times 3 over x plus h minus 1 minus 3 over x minus 1. Now I'm going to get a common denominator in here to simplify this. So this is equal to 1 over h. My common denominator will be x plus h minus 1 times x minus 1. Now we don't normally multiply or expand denominators just because it will make our calculations easier if we don't. On the other hand, we do expand and simplify numerators. So here I need to multiply this numerator by x minus 1. So I have 3 times x minus 1 minus, here I need to multiply this numerator by x plus h minus 1. So I have 3 times x plus h minus 1. Now let's simplify that numerator, and I have 1 over h times, in the first piece I get 3x minus 3. In the second piece, this is just x plus h minus 1, so I'm going to multiply the 3 through to get minus 3x minus 3h plus 3. And this is all over my denominator, which I'm not going to expand. That's x plus h minus 1 times x minus 1. Now in the numerator, the 3x's cancel and the 3's cancel, and we are left with 1 over h times minus 3h over x plus h minus 1 times x minus 1. And I can now cancel those h's, and this is equal to minus 3 over x plus h minus 1 times x minus 1, and that's the simplified version of f of x plus h minus f of x over h.